Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another review. And now I'm taking a look at Exolon for the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, brought out by Hewson in 1987. And it's as a heavily armed humanoid, you blast battle bound and blunder your way over more than 100 screens of blood-curdling action. Yeah, I get the feeling that's somewhat exaggerated, but it's basically a ground-based space shoot 'em up. Let's define the keys: left, right, up. Sorry, jump, duck, and fire. Start game. So you have two different weapons. You've got a basic blaster with unlimited firepower, and if you hold down fire, you actually unleash one of your limited stash of grenades. And the first thing you notice is that there's some great use of colour in this. Though that yellow box gave me some grenades. These are teleports. You just press jump inside one to use them. Oh no, you don't have unlimited ammo. It's the bottom left corner. Better get some more grenades. Look at the colour on that ship up there. They managed to really find some great ways of getting around the Spectrum's attribute limitations in this game. Oh no, there was just a little bit of colour clash when that enemy got close to me though. Oh, slow down. I've run out of ammo. That's not good. Oh, bollocks. Oh, piss. Oh, scheisse. You get plenty of lives, which is good because you will need them. The sound effects are quite nice. It's not sparse like some Spectrum games can be. This is a 128K Spectrum. It was also released for the 48K, but the sound was very different to what you're getting here. Oh, slow down. Yeah, it's a shame about the moments of... Oh, bull crap. Oh, give over. Oh, come off it. I barely even touched that. Oh, what? Oh, this is so pedantic. Oh, give me a break. I wonder if I can blow those up. Let's see if I can get there again. Yeah, that's ship again. I mean, look at that. Look at the use of colour there. It's superb when you consider the Spectrum's colour limitations. Nice explosions as well. Nice touches like the coloured jet behind the grenades. Ooh, don't fire wildly. Limited ammo. Oh, this. Oh, give me a. Ugh. Yeah, as I say, there is a 48K Spectrum version, but it has a very different sound compared to what you're hearing here. Oh god, one of those. Oh god, here we go. Oh, so now here, when you get to these, if you press up inside, you can change into an exosuit. It gives you a bit better protection, but you can't. You're not as manoeuvrable as you were before, and you don't. And if you take on, you forfeit a bonus that you can get at the end of the level if you wear the exosuit. And it's a pretty hefty bonus if you do forgo the exosuit. Yeah, you can't. Oh god. Oh god, not these things. Oh god, look how slow that is. Ugh. Notice that you don't lose the exosuit when you... Oh, blast. You don't lose the exosuit when you lose a life. What? I hit that thing. Cool. I better walk into that. Because you get a shed load of points if you do that, so... Oh, pancakes. Oh, for God's sake. I panic every time I get fairly close to the edge of the screen, because if I'm not... While admittedly that the enemies do stop coming if you're close enough to the right hand edge of the screen. You have to be careful of those. They're mines. Oh dear, slow down. Oh god, those things are so hard to predict. Well, you can't predict them. That's the... Got duck there. I can't get that. Well, a nice little recoil animation on those those mounted guns. Oh, They shouldn't have put all those balls down there. It's slowing the whole game down to a crawl. Oh no. Come down. I can't get you when you're up there. Better get that. Oh, you tin head. Oh, shut your face. Yeah. So that's Exolon for the ZX Spectrum. A lot of people consider it to be a classic, and while it, from what I can make out, it was raved about in magazine reviews when it first came out, it did, opinion of it did slightly dim, not all that long afterwards. While it's visually very impressive and has some great use of colour, which gets around to the worst of colour clash, and is technically quite impressive, it still has some problems gameplay-wise. For one thing, gameplay is a little bit on the thin side, and it's quite worrying when you get close to the right-hand edge of the screen as to whether or not you're close enough to stop the enemies from coming, or indeed close enough to some of the gun emplacements, like those ones that fire at two different heights. They stop firing once you get close enough to them, from what I can make out. So graphics, as I said, really nice. Lots of quite detailed at times. Nice use of colour. I mean, look at that Exolon logo. Even that's got some nice use of colour on it. Well animated sprites, especially the central character. Hardly any colour clash. Sound, well, there's plenty of it, and you get that wonderful music on that main menu screen, which is nice as well. And the sound effects do the job, and they're quite impressive. Gameplay, well, by and large it flows quite smoothly, although when there's a lot on the screen it can slow down quite considerably, as you saw, which is a bit of a shame. There are some bits where they could have done without a lot of those small red balls. They needed to either do away with them altogether or greatly reduce the number of them. I mean, there are times when there was that one that screen where it had a whole slew of those red balls going about all over the place, and it did cause frame rate issues, which could have easily been avoided by reducing their number. And there are some moments of iffy level design, like towards the end there, where it was simply not possible to get those red balls because there was a ceiling immediately above me, which greatly hampered my ability to jump, and I needed to be able to jump in order to get those, and I just couldn't, and they were so close to the edge of that ceiling that they were just impossible to get. I mean, they should have, and this is only the first stage as well, and that kind of thing shouldn't really be happening, and it is a shame. Longevity wise, it does have a cheat mode, and once you discovered that, it's questionable whether it really has that much in the way of lasting appeal. For a game from 1987, its actual substance is a little bit on the thin side. All you're really doing is shooting and grenading things, which is a little bit tedious, and there's not really much in the way to break up the gameplay a little and keep you interested for extended periods. I mean, it's still a great technical achievement in so many respects, especially with the way they managed to fit colour in. But as a game, it doesn't really merit me giving it a 9. It's not. It's not that it's boring per se. It's just that there's not enough to it to guarantee lasting appeal, even for a game of 1987 standards. But it is still definitely worth a look. There's still a fair bit to enjoy about it. So I'm going to rate Exolon for the ZX Spectrum 7 out of 10. Technically, largely very accomplished, but some slowdown issues and some iffy game design have made it a little bit less enjoyable than perhaps it could have been. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review. Catch you on another one soon. Texie88 out.